What's going on, guys? Back at it with another trade recap on the channel. Today I made a little bit over 8 bands on the day. That's 477 across 4 accounts on Top Step, as well as another 526 across 9 accounts on the Apex, as well as 1.4K on my live account. And I actually took 2 trades today. I lost the first one for about 4K, and then I made 12K on the second one. So let's not waste no time. Let's get right into the sauce. Let me remove all this shit to start with. So coming into today, man, look how choppy this price action is. But I didn't think we were gonna get a trade. Just when I woke up, I saw this shit and I was like, ew, what is this, right? But on all the higher time frames, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and the daily time frame, we were in bear structure. So I was looking for shorts today, and let me first start off by marking out where market open was. So at 9:30, market opens and we start just dumping. I believe, yeah, we get a move down about 300, 400, 300 points, and we immediately take out high time frame sell side. So 4 hour sell side liquidity, which causes price to reverse and send higher. And I'm like, that's perfect because I'm looking for shorts. I want to see buy side liquidity get swept. And in terms of my draws of liquidity, I had this hourly high marked out, as well as I believe there's also this 4 hour high right above that. So these are my two draws in liquidity that I wanted to see get swept. And if we were able to reach that level and get a valid execution point within there on the lower time frames, I'm going to be looking for shorts, right? If you guys watch my videos, this is exactly what I look for every single day. Let's see what ends up happening. So at 9:30, after we make that move down, we get a strong push up. And I don't think we don't hit this level until about like 11 a.m. So it's already pretty late into the session. And once we, let's see, once we reach that first level, we take out that first hourly high. I'm just looking for execution points, right? I'm looking for shorts. And what do I see? Well, the very first thing that happens is number one, we don't get a single break of structure to the downside until this red candle right here. So boom, 1 minute, 30-second break of structure to the downside. All I need now is equilibrium to get filled or a fair value gap to get filled. And we don't hit equilibrium. Well, we do, but I noticed that we we have a fair value gap within here, which gets invalidated. We have a fair value gap in here, not here, but this massive 30-second fair value gap. And this is what I saw price tap into. So 1 hour liquidity sweep, we take out that hourly high, we get a 30-second break of structure to the downside. Like I said, all I need now is a fair value gap to get filled or equilibrium. We tap into that fair value gap, and all I need from here is a bearish candle reaction out of there. So that's exactly what we got off of this red candle. That's where I went short. I had my stops above the high, and let's see, in terms of take profit, I had, I believe, I put it like in the midpoint of this bearish fair value gap. It was like a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. So yeah, somewhere around here, but ended up getting stopped out pretty quickly. Let's see, where was this? Yeah, we ended up getting stopped out in just like 4 or 5 minutes. And at the time, like I was still bearish. I still had a bearish mindset. I still had a bearish bias because even if we broke 1 hour structure to the upside, which ended up happening from 10 to 11 a.m. on that candle, we were bearish on the 4 hour time frame. And I sense that an hourly break of structure to the upside is a 4 hour retracement to send lower because we're bearish on the 4 hour time frame. And if because price ended up continuing to send higher, we took out this 4 hour high. So this is even higher confluence from here. And I'm like, okay, cool. If we're able to get another execution point, I'm willing to take another trade. I take 2 trades max per day. Always, that's my rule. 2 trades max per day. If I lose both, I'm done for the day. But was 0 for 1. We come up and take out this. Let's see. Let me just move this over a little bit. We take out this 4 hour high up here, and it's the same thing. I'm just looking for my execution points, which I think, let me see what ends up happening. Well, okay, cool. So we get a 30-second break of structure to the downside off of this candle right here. 4 hour liquidity sweep. 30-second break of structure to the downside. From here, it's the same thing. I'm just looking for a fair value gap to get filled. Equilibrium with reaction or an inverse of the fair value gap. We form this 30-second fair value gap inside of here. And on top of that, this is also equilibrium from this 30-second high to this 30-second low. Price comes down after taking out the high, 4-hour high, comes back into the 30-second fair value gap, fills the 50% midpoint of that equilibrium. And all I'm looking from here, you guys know the rule. You guys know the drill. Bearish candle reaction. So that's exactly what we got. This is where I went short. I have my stops above this high. I think I got a bit of a better entry. Let me double check. At 29,863.5. 29. Now it was about right here. Stops above the high. I just had one take profit level, which was I put it at equilibrium of this 30 on the 30-minute time frame. So from this 30-minute low to this 30-minute high, I felt like this was an area where price could reverse, and I decided to just play it safe, put one take profit at the midpoint of this level, 719. Let me double check. Yeah, it's 720, 719. And yeah, as you guys see, price flushed to the downside. We were able to hit take profit, and yeah, that's how we do it, boys. So 1-on-1 for the day. Still was able to come out with 8K, minus 4K on the first trade, plus 12K on the second. As long as your wins outweigh your losses, that's really all that matters. You guys don't need to be going for, 70, 80, 90, 100% win rates, trying to be as perfect as possible, because nobody's perfect, right? As long as you're able to have your losses, manage your losses, and make sure that your wins outweigh them, having a 30 to 50% win rate, that's all you need. You guys can be consistently profitable with that. So yeah, really quick video. But yeah, that's going to be a wrap for the video. Pretty quick one today. So I'm going to see you on the next one. Peace.